Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Chad Riley. Welcome back to 82L Season 37 Voyager League video. Week 5's in the books, so we got 1 week left. This will probably be the second to last video this season. I haven't spoiled any games. I don't know what any series are aside from the one I played in. And I thought there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. So let's jump into the video. Alright, our first series, we got Gensys vs Decepticons. I think I said this was Series of the Week. I can't remember. If I didn't, I'd like to believe I'd edit this part out, but I would most likely be too lazy. So, Game 1, Decepticons, they won the Snapfire, a Pango, a Mars, an Oracle, and a Monkey King. Cool. Okay, so I love seeing Oracles. Yeah, overall, pretty solid. Gensys, they went with a mid-silencer, 4 Tusk, 5 Tree and Protector, offlane DK, and a Spectre. So, my only concern with Gensys' draft, I think you're lacking initiation. You got a bunch of tank. I mean, you got essentially 4 strength heroes. I know Spectre's a agi hero, but you got 4 strength heroes. You got a backline damage dealing silencer. I don't really love him as mid, but he has 68 int, so he was pretty smart. Overall, I'll go Decepticons here. I think it's pretty well rounded. I guess they're not going to buy back. Kind of silly to wait till now to buy back. Oh man, how unfortunate. Bought back with 10 seconds left. Huge monkey ulti there. Wow. Oh my god, they're like blowing these guys up. Oh, Gluttony? Dingo kill the silencer. Game number 2. Gensys on Radiated this time went with a Night Stalker offlane, Venge 4, Disrupto, a Mid Sniper, and a Juggernaut. Okay. Maybe a little bit squishy, but overall pretty decent. Decepticons, they went with a Mid Razor, 4 Rubik, Carry Naga, a 5 Phoenix, and an offlane Sandcane. I think that's another really solid draft. It's a tanky draft. It's going to be hard to kill these people. I guess you do a lot of damage with these guys. Yeah, I mean, both these drafts I think are really good. Maybe I lean a little bit towards Gensys here, just because they have a save. But honestly, I could go either way with this draft. I'll lean a little bit Gensys, but I think it's a pretty well-rounded game. Oh, he couldn't. There it is. Dang, that fight was so split. Probably did a really bad job of recording that. That was a really good fight, though. You know, when I'm right, I'm right. What a great series, man. 1-1. Both games are mad close. I mean, look at this graph. And then even here, too. It's just crazy 2 games for these 2 guys. Absolutely awesome series. Definitely recommend if anyone wants to watch series in the league just for fun. This is a good one to watch for sure. Alrighty, second series we got El Clasico, as the lobby was called. There goes Murphy. InstiGators versus the Dingo boys. I had my own little Dingo boy right there. You guys might have seen him for a second. Dingoes, they went with an Undying, Toad Hunter, Snapfire, DP, and Doom. And then the InstiGators went with a Witch Doctor, Naga Siren, Puck, Legion Commander, and a Disruptor. So we had a stand-in this week. It was Kip. Kip's the man, if anyone remembers. We used to play with Kip a decent amount. I first picked Disruptor, and for a second week in a row, people went Tide Hunter into it. So I guess people don't really care about my Disruptor, which is sad, but it is what it is. I think initially, the Doom carry is interesting, right? Because I think up until that point, we're definitely, I like the InstiGators draft. I think it was a pretty good counter for the Puck. It was a really good last pick. I don't know which way I lean. Maybe I'll say our team, the InstiGators, and maybe that's my bias coming out. But yeah, I mean, I think this was 2 drafts that are pretty well rounded. Dude, this Doom Axe is just crazy. Oh, such a good Doom game. Dang. Game number 2, the Dingo boys. They went with an Undying, a Rico, a Toad Hunter, a Zeus, and an Ursa. So I think this is more well-rounded for them. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent draft. Maybe you're lacking a little bit of initiation, but I think it's fine. Gators, they went with a Crystal Maiden, a Drow Ranger, a Huskar, an Axe, and a Treant Protector. I think our draft's pretty greedy, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I think it's a really good Huskar game, with the exception of Ursa. I think Ursa's pretty good against Huskar. Otherwise, I think we just have too greedy of a draft. Kip did go off this game on Axe. He kind of blew some people up. But yeah, I think maybe I'll lean Dingo's way for this game. Wow. They blow up the Huskar, dude. Oops. Had that camera on. They threw everything. They threw Tombstone. Dude, that was a sick Treant ulti if I do say so myself. I know I'm the Treant, so that's probably a little biased. That was freaking nasty. Oh, nice CM ulti too. Oh, that call! Dude, he barely got both of them. Holy smokes. Well, Dingo's 1-2-0, in case anyone didn't see. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. Well, actually, no, it is a 20k net worth. I was going to say, I'm shocked it was as close as it was, but really, it's just, I think here was 40k, so big swing. Let's see, game 1, I think they were just ahead the whole time. I'm shocked how close it was. Even that fight I showed, I thought they were just so far ahead of us. And then game 2, I mean, obviously to me it's going to feel like we threw, but especially me, I feel like I played so... I think that's just my inexperience on Treant Protector. I'm just not good at the hero because I don't think he's that fun, so I like never play him, even though I've been trying to play him recently, and I just feel like I kind of threw a decent amount in that game myself, but that's okay. It's all for fun. So yeah, it was a really good series. Love playing the Dingoes, man. I'll play the Dingoes any day of the week. Alrighty, at third series, we got Dwelly Truck Dumpsterfire versus the Pet and Zoo Rejects. Game 1, they went with a Treant Protector, a... what? So Carry Silencer, Offlane Centaur, 4-position Oracle, and a Death Prophet. I mean, this team is just... This Death Prophet should just be healed to full all the time. That's crazy. I feel like you just lack damage there. But anyway, PZR, they went with a Dark Willow, a Doom, a Disrupto, the I Did Lifestealer, and a OD. Blech, bro. I mean, I think Pens or Rejects definitely have the better draft here. I don't really love the Carry Silencer. My carry likes to play it sometimes too. I'm just not a big fan of the hero as a carry. I think in general you'll lack damage. I also think the combination of Treant Protector and Oracle, while it's a lot of heal, I think maybe you're lacking a second form of initiation. So overall, I'll go PZR here. And they smoke out. They don't get the Oracle in it. Oh, there's the Doom. Oh man, they just destroy this Oracle. Has to use his ulti on himself. I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna assume the Oracle dies. Oh, nice Disruptor ulti. Nice fear. And he doomed the Treant Protector. Oh, good glimpse on the Silencer. The Oracle's like, no, come get me. Kills the Doom, actually. A team wiping on here? Maybe. I don't usually do this build. I usually go max kinetic field. There goes the Oracle. Dang, good fight. Game number 2. DTD, they went with a Mid-Tusk, a 5-position Oracle. No. Yes, 5-position Oracle, 4-position Ancient Apparition, Carry Jug, and Offlane Night Stalker. Maybe lacking a little bit. Like, you don't want anyone to get gone on. I guess that's where the save of the Oracle comes in. So I guess you kind of factored in. Okay, PZR, they went with a Vengeful Spirit, Dawnbreaker, a Carry Lena, a Treant Protector, and a Leshrac. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. You don't really have a tank either because The Dawnbreaker is always going to be split in the map. Like, that's just the playstyle of a Dawnbreaker. So there's no one that you want to get gone on. Like, I guess the Leshrac, you can kind of heal with Bloodstone. And you have a save with Venge, but it's just lacking someone that, like, someone to get Initiate on, and then you can counter Initiate off of that. So maybe I'll go DTD here. I do like mid Tusk right now. I think that's pretty good. I think you're lacking some initiation, so maybe instead of an AA, you go with like a Clockwork or, I don't know, Earthshaker or something to help out your initiation. But I'll go DTD. Can you all chat that? Can you all chat how much damage the Joker do? It's kind of low. Oh boy. Oh, AOT hits the tree. Oh my gosh. Oh, they killed off the Leshrac. That's huge. Oh no, the Lena's out of position now. Oh, they killed the Jug though. That's actually huge. The Tusk is still in killing everyone. Hey, ulti again. What the heck's the cooldown of this thing? 30 seconds? That's insane, bro. That was another wicked good series. 1-1. It went both ways. I think, I still think Gensys and Decepticons is a little bit better, but game 2 was wicked back and forth there. Game 1 was a little bit more PZR favored. I think, again, I think that's more the draft. I think PZR just had a better draft, but game 2 was super close. Went down to the wire really at the end there. A wicked good series, you know. Can't be mad if you're either team. 1-1 is a good result, especially for two good teams like this. Alrighty, our fourth series, we got Sabres versus the Hobbit Hole. Game number 1, Hobbit Hole. They went with a Razor, a Lich, a Centaur Warrunner, an Undying, and a Chaos Knight. Shout out Tim the Enchanter, who I believe had a kid this week and is probably out for the rest of the year with a newborn. So shout out Tim. You know, sad to see you probably not playing 80-12 for the rest of the season, but super happy for you and congratulations on the child. Sabres, they went with an Axe, an Ursa, a Mid Lena, a Hoodwink, and a Train Protector. Okay, I think both these are pretty well-rounded. I want to say maybe you're lacking a little bit of initiation on Hobbit Hole, but both these drafts I think are pretty solid. Dang, I don't even know who to pick here. I think they're pretty good. Maybe I'll go Hobbit Hole. I think both of them are wicked good. If I had to choose one, I'd go Hobbit Hole. If I don't have to choose one, they're the same. Gonna make it in time? They didn't smoke, they just kind of ran. Ooh, good call. Barely calling out there, too. Okay, just on the Ursa. Can't get out of the pit. Good ulti by Graphics on the tree. EV's popping everywhere. Tombstone's down. No one can kill it. Razor was just gonna TP out? Oh boy. Kill the tree on the back line. This Axe is still alive. They're just picking them off one by one. Dang, really good fight out of the Hobbit Hole there. Game number 2, Hobbit Hole. They went with a mid DP, a 4-position Treant, an offline LC, 5 Witch Doctor, and a carry Weaver. Again, that's pretty well rounded. I guess your only initiation is a Blank Duel or like a Treant ulti out of the trees. Sabres, they went with a Juggernaut, an Elder Titan, Night Stalker, mid Spirit Breaker, and a 5-position Crystal Man. They really like this mid Spirit Breaker, dude. They've done that a bunch. Holy smokes, the Night Stalker was 23 and 25. Must have been a really good Night Stalker game. Probably was just, yeah, catching out the supports here. Maybe I'll go Sabres here. Again, I think both these drafts are pretty solid. I haven't seen an ET in a long time. A 4-position ET. I think this lane's maybe a little bit weak. That's like my only critique, I guess. You got a weak lane here. I can't imagine mid Spirit Breaker's too good in lane either, but what do I know? 10 dual damage at 28 minutes. Oh god. Graphics wasn't found. That's crazy, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, they're charging now. Oh, good duel. Oh, good ET ulti. That's gonna hit all of it. Yeah. Dang, that was so much damage. Oh, the stock on ET. This ET's going off. Yeah. streak. Is this a rampage? Oh, let's go! That was sick. 2-0 for Sabres. I think Sabres are pretty good. I know Hobbit's playing a new player too, but I mean, game 1 was crazy. The fact that Sabres won and were so far ahead, but Hobbit Hole just had way more kills than them is crazy to me. And then game 2, I think Sabres just played really well, held their advantage. It looked like I think Hobbit Hole had a very snowbally draft, and it looked like they couldn't get off the ground there to start the snowball. So Sabres just held it, but good series overall. 2-0 for Sabres. You know, love to see that for the Sabres. And yeah, like I said, again, shout out Tim the Enchanter, having a kid. 5th series of the week, we got Full Effect Voyager versus the Boneheads United. Game number 1, Boneheads went with a Hoodwink, a Kunkka, Sladar, Treant Protector, and Phantom Lancer. Okay, we've seen a lot of Phantom Lancer recently. I don't think that here is that good. Full Effect Voyager, they went with a Faceless Void Invoker combo as old as time, a DP, Spirit Breaker, and Bane. I think this is pretty well-rounded, honestly. I was going to say, anytime you have an offlane DP, you kind of lack initiation, but Spirit Breaker is like the balls to the wall initiator. Even if, like, at any point in the game, he's like, I'm just going to run at him. This is our initiation. Let's go, you know? So I actually think Full Effect Voyager got a wicked good, well-rounded draft. You got good team fight here, good tank. So yeah, I'll go Full Effect Voyager here. Double damage, Kunkka. 2 Cthulhus. You got Kunkka and Faceless Void, both Cthulhus in this. Oh, good bash on the. Oh! No way. What happened there? Okay, so they blew up the tree. Oh, that Chrono. Oh boy. This is a good boat though. Oh, the crit! Is that a crit on the Kunkka? Meanwhile, on the back line, the Slardar's staying alive. I don't know how the Kunkka just blew them up. I guess just tied right there. PL's super fat at this point. He went Orchid. Kunkka's. Oh, he has double damage. Duh. Oh, that was sick. The tidal wave. Wow. What a freaking baller fight there out of Boneheads. Game number 2. Boneheads went with the Axe, the Death Prophet, the Grimstroke, Earth Spirit, and Phantom Assassin. Wow. Okay. I like this draft a lot. You got a lot of initiation. You got really good tank. And then you just got one backline hitter and someone that's just going to blow people up. And then Full Effect Voyager, they went with a Drow Ranger, a Puck, a Pango, Support Gyro, and a Rubik. That's not even a bad draft. I just think Bonehead's got a really good draft here. But this isn't even that bad. Maybe you're lacking tank with the Support Gyro and the offlane Pango. Neither of these are really that tanky. I know Pango has some stuff, but I mean, he went carry anyway, so yeah, I'll go Boneheads game 2. Dude, I don't know why, but when we play, I can't get our like the competitive name. So it's like they have Full Effect Voyager net control, right? I can't get that when we're playing. It's usually Gator dot whatever, and I can't get it. It's so annoying. That's a sick courier. Rest in peace. Can't get leash now. Oh, there it is. Oh boy. Oh man, this PA and the DP are doing the work. Oh, the double bash on the Pangolier. So much damage. I was on the courier that whole time. My bad. So normally in a 2-0 like that, and this is the second time this happened this week because it's the same in the InstiGators and Dingos, but usually game 1 is the better game, and then game 2 is a little bit more one-sided. This game, they only had 11 kills. I mean, Boneheads did a wicked good job of holding their lead the whole game and like never giving them a chance aside from this one fight, which I didn't show. But game 2, dude, holy, there were almost 100 kills in 40 minutes. Like, that is insane. Look at these fights. Team wipe. Like, it's crazy. But at the end of the day, Boneheads stayed on top. Alrighty, our 6th series, we got Illegal versus Prestige Worldwide. This was going to be a good one, if I remember. Another PL for game 1 for Illegal. Mars, DP, Ogre, Madude, and a Marana. Okay, pretty well rounded. You know, maybe you're lacking a little bit of initiation, but I think the DP kind of makes up for it because she's so tanky. Prestige Worldwide, they were with a Visage, Oh, yeah, dude. This guy's been playing a bunch of Visage. Mid Earthshaker, Drow Ranger, Dark Willow, and Spirit Breaker. Wow, dude. Okay. I mean, I think Illegal's got a wicked well-rounded draft here. Maybe you're lacking a little bit of a secondary initiation other than Mars Arena. I think maybe the Earthshaker mid's throwing me off. But otherwise, I like this draft too. I think it's pretty solid. So both drafts, I like. Maybe I'll lean Illegal game one. Oh boy, I'm missing this. What's going on here? They went the Marana, it looks like. Oh, the Mars, BKBs. He's got a Divine on Mars, by the way. Pretty much traps them all in. Oh, they're split though. The DP is in. I think you kind of back off here as Radiant. I don't think he has Arena anymore. He's got Hex, I guess. Oh, the Echo Slam. Oh my gosh, this fight is insane. Wow, I don't even know what just happened. I was like trying to talk it through. I don't even freaking know. They're gonna kill. Why is my mouse doing that? The DP went back in? Oh boy. That's terrifying. Looks like she might actually kill the Drow. Oh, barely gets the Drow. Oh wow, Lego's base is just going down. Oh, because freaking Alvarad. Oh my gosh, another. Wow. They just forced the win there. There were still 4. That's crazy. Game number 2, Illegal. They went with a Medusa, a Bat Rider, an Axe, a Hoodwink, and a Shadow Shaman. Okay. I mean, I like it. It's pretty well rounded. You don't see a lot of mid-bat at our skill level. Maybe the Hoodwink and Shadow Shaman I think are a little bit weak of a support duo, but otherwise can't complain. Prestige, they went with a Marana, Invoker, Death Prophet, Vengeful Spirit, and a Monkey King. So definitely lacking initiation other than like a swap or you dome an arrow. But otherwise, I think it's pretty well rounded. You got a bunch of heroes. I think the Venge is wicked good against Bat Rider, obviously. And you got a bunch of heroes that like don't mind getting going on with the... Well, not a bunch. Really just have the DP, and then you can save people with the Venge. I don't really know how you kill this Medusa, so you kind of have to win early, but I'll go Prestige Worldwide game 2. I think there's a few issues with both drafts, but I'll lean Prestige way. Ooh, that call's good. Just like that. Invoker and the Avenger. Oh, just kidding. I spoke too soon. Yep, no, there's the Avenger. Dude, wicked good fight. That was sick initiation and lethal there. Damn. They're gonna kill him twice unless the Marana DP do something crazy. DP's not even here. Yeah, no, they're gonna kill him twice. Yeah. Unfortunate. Well, I won one. Looked like 2 evenly matched teams went at it there. Both games were pretty crazy. I tried to show like the swing and net worth just because, I mean, this fight is like, you're already 20, 30k up. It doesn't really matter. Like, you're going to win that fight. But this is why they got there. They won that Aegis fight and then took over. Game 1, way more back and forth. I almost showed this fight too, but it just, like, in the grand scheme of things, didn't seem like it mattered that much. Whereas this fight or wherever I showed... Oh, no, this fight. At the end of the game, dude, they just pushed Ancient. It even, like... I thought it was going to be like a big no buybacks, like, because there was another fight beforehand. No, they literally just pushed Ancient. So, good series overall. Our 7th series, we got Team Ascent versus Team Nameless. I think Ascent's been playing really well, and Nameless is obviously top of the league, so this is going to be a good series. Nameless, they went with a 4-position Silencer, Carry Lena, Beastmaster, you don't see that a lot. Mid Timbersaw, you also don't see that a lot. And then a Clockwork, okay. Yeah, Clockwork Lena's a really good lane. I like that. I don't know how I feel about mid-timber, but... Team Ascent, they went with a Treant Protector, Legion Commander. That's like that 3rd Legion this week. A lot of Legions. Alchemist, Safe Lane, Vengeful Spirit, and Mid-Pango. I don't love Alchemist right now, just in general. Alchemist safe lane, I don't really love either. I mean, he was so farm though, 27k net worth at 30 minutes. My god. This is really snowball-y. If you get off to a lead here, you just win. I don't know who I like more here. Maybe I'll lean Team Ascent's way. I'm not sure how I feel about the mid Timbersaw. I guess it's good against the Alchemist. And you're against a Pango mid, so you're not like too worried about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll lean Team Ascent. I'm pretty 50-50 though. Oh, sick Treant ulti. 4-man Treant ulti. Gonna duel the Timbersaw. They have damage. They kill the Lina on the backline too. Oh, they do get the Timbersaw. And Alina. Oh, this is a sick fight for Team Ascent. Yeah, this Alchemist with the Radiance. It's like, how do you... Oh boy. Look at how much he's ticking down every second. I think I get the Beastmaster too. No, he's good. Game 2, they went with a Silencer 5, Centaur Warrunner, Bloodseeker, Witch Doctor, and a Bat Rider. Okay, so really, again, really run at you, and we're going to peak around 25-30 minutes. Nameless with a Marana, Safe Lane Lina, a Lycan, a Ember Spirit, and a Clockwork. I've never liked Lycan offlane. I know it's good. Like, I've seen it do well. I've just never liked it. However, I think the tempo of it here, I mean, it's against a Bloodseeker. I think you kind of prefer the Bloodseeker. You don't really have a save for the Bat Rider other than like Hookshot in and then Cogs pushing him away. Maybe. I don't think that works. I'm pretty 50-50 again. Could go either way. Maybe I'll go Nameless because I went Team Ascent last time. But I think both of these drafts are pretty solid. Don't sign it. Ooh. Hey, got him. Oh boy. The Herald was that. Oh, bro, just crits him. Well, 2-0 Nameless. I mean, look, Nameless is I think now officially the top team in the league. I think because it was 1-1 between Illegal and P-Dubs, so they're really good. You know, I don't think Team Ascent's a bad team at all, but Nameless just played really, really well this series, it looked like. I mean, they hit their timings so well. Both games, like, under 40 minutes, they just, like, hit their timings, and it was go time, and they took over. So, honestly, really, really well done by Nameless. Okay, our 8th and final series. We got Redacted Tuesday versus 5 Guys, 1 Cup. Game 1. RT, I don't know, went with a Sandcane, a Rubik, Disrupto, Ember Spirit, and Medusa. Okay, I mean, this is literally something I think we would draft. I think you're probably a little greedy here, and you're lacking initiation, unless, like, the Ember Spirit can get a quick Ags, and then he's got, like, the 5 things he can go in. Maybe instead of Rubik, you go, like, I don't know, Clockwork, something to help initiate. 5 Guys, they went with a Night Stalker, Lina, Hoodwink, Dazzle, and Razor. I think Dazzle's pretty bad. I don't really like Dazzle as a hero right now. And I think you're lacking a little bit of initiation just with a Night Stalker and Hoodwink. So I'll go Redacted Tuesday here. Formerly known as Golf Tuesday, currently known as Golf Tuesday. I don't know. Excuse me. Ooh, good Sandcane ulti there. Oh, sick Disruptor ulti too. You get the Lina. Pull him up. This guy's just unkillable though. With this stupid Bloodstone. Oh boy, no, this Medusa's in trouble. He's super tanky though. Good kinetic field there. You have a Force Staff or something? How many buybacks was that? Not enough, apparently. Oh, it's still going. Might be. Thought the fight was over. Game number 2, 5 Guys, they go Timbersaw, Sniper, Silencer, Dawnbreaker, Mid, and a Disrupto. Okay. Tuesday they went with a Pango, a Treant, a Wraithkeen, a Hoodwink, and a Void Spirit. So pretty well rounded. Again, you're kind of missing out on initiation. You gotta go like Blink Dagger, Wraithkeen, or something. I don't really love initiating as Void Spirit. I'd rather like be the second man in, so you can pick off the backliners once they reveal themselves with the first initiation. I don't like Silencer and Sniper combo here. I know obviously the Silencer's a support, but I'd rather have something with a little bit more control, AoE control. You know, like a Jakiro would have been decent here. Just because this Dawnbreaker's going to be away from the fight, so you're going to have these 3 heroes on the back line, just kind of like sitting there. And then the Timbersaw, you're hoping they just go on the Timbersaw. I mean, overall, I think these drafts are fairly even. Maybe I'll go 5 guys here. I think the Timbersaw is pretty good against Wraithkeen, and I think you're maybe lacking a little bit of initiation on Tuesday. Got the break for the Timbersaw. I didn't think about that in the draft. Oh, I call him. Just use your ulti. You just gotta break him. I guess he has Aegis, right? I don't know. He does not. Ooh, Silencer up 2. Dawnbreaker coming in. Good Treant ulti there. Silencer ulti finally pops. The Hoodwink is blown up, but everyone else is still up. All the ultis, though, on Redacted have been used. I think you gotta get out. This fight is so split, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Void Spirit's gonna die. I can't watch everything. Oh, this Dawnbreaker does so much damage. Holy smokes. Oh, they still can't kill her, dude. Unreal. Oh, good glimpse there. -4. Get the shard. Dang, I can't believe this guy lived. Oh, maybe I swept too soon. Yeah. Might be. Well, that game was a 2-0 for 5 guys. I think 5 guys played really well there. Oh, yeah, it looked like they just played really well and kept their advantage, especially game 1. I guess maybe it was luck and issue. I mean, even like, I don't know, a minute, 1K a minute. It's like pretty good. So they did a good job with 5 guys there. This game was mad close though, up until I think that fight at 25 minutes, and then 5 guys just kind of took over and took their base. So overall, decent series for 5 guys too. Alrighty, that wraps up all our games. I went ahead and put in all the updated records, rearranged some rankings. I forgot to do this last week, so updated all these numbers. Last week's predictions, I balled out, went 7 for 9, including the bye, but I always do, so you love to see that. This week, let's jump in. Gensys versus Hobbit Hole. I'll give Hobbit Hole the edge. Maybe I'll say 0-2. But Gensys has been playing pretty well recently, so we'll see. Decepticons versus Meriton Link Forever Young. I like to give Meriton Lincoln the edge. We'll see. This could be a good series. Redacted Tuesday versus Bois. I'll give Redacted the edge there. Take my free win when I can. TA versus Illegal. I'll give Illegal the edge. Give them a 2-0. Just because I think Illegal and Nameless are pretty similar. PZR versus fullback Voyager. This is interesting. Maybe I lean a little bit PZR way, but I'll say 1-1. Boneheads versus Sabres. Again, this one could go either way. Maybe I'll say 1-1. Nameless versus Dingo. I'll go Nameless way. Dwally Truck Dumpsterfire versus Prestige Worldwide. Maybe I lean a little bit Prestige's way. I kind of want to say 1-1. I'll give Prestige the edge. 5 guys versus InstiGators. Not really sure when we'll be able to play this one. I know they can't play Thursday or Tuesday. And we can't play this weekend or Friday. So I guess Wednesday, maybe? We'll see. I'll have to have a stand-in again, but what are you going to do? I'd like to say 1-1. We'll see. We'll see there. Yeah, that's what I got so far. I'll end it there. This is the last week coming up, boys. So I don't know how playoffs work. I guess they've changed since last time I've been here. I don't know how many teams make it. You know, it's been a good season, been a good run, so good luck to everyone, and hopefully it's a good last week. That's all I got.